Start recording. Okay, guys, so welcome along. So today we're going to talk about the complete blueprint for building your network marketing business using social media. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Gediminas. I've been in network marketing for the last 8 years. I really like this industry. I like this business model. I think it's network marketing is not perfect, but it's better than most other alternatives in terms of what it allows you to achieve, what it allows you to earn, etc. And of course, now with the social media, as a tool, we can really do a lot in this business and achieve a lot of things without even leaving our home, right? So that's why today I'd like to share with you some important information, some great tips that hopefully you will find valuable for you in your business. Okay, so just before we get going, a few housekeeping tips. Do keep your camera open. So if you can click on the camera icon, you'll keep your camera nice and open. So this way everybody else can see you. We can see that you're not falling asleep. You can wave at me if you can't hear me or something like that, right? So just a test. If you can hear me, show me thumbs up. All right. Okay, I can see some thumbs up going on. Okay, good. All right, so and then microphone, if you can keep your microphone off. At the moment I can't hear any of you, so I hope that everybody's mic going to be off for the duration of this training, so this way we don't get distracted. Use the chat settings. So if you can't see the chat, you might have to click on the chat box at the bottom and you'll see the chat box. So in the chat you can write comments, you can write your reactions, and you can write your questions, because at the end of this, time allowing, I will answer some questions that you guys have written down in the chat box. So if you're not clear on anything or whatever, you can type those questions in the chat box and I will try to cover them at the end if we have enough time to do that. Okay, are you ready to rock and roll? If you're ready to rock and roll, give me a wave. Good, I can see some people are ready to rock and roll. All right, so first of all, IPA, income producing activity, right? So network marketing, it's very easy to look busy and to make zero money, right? How do I know? I've been there, right? So it is very easy to be super busy, running around, attending trainings, reading books, watching videos, labeling your products and doing everything except actually doing the work that makes the money. So income producing activities, actions in network marketing that make you money. And the two biggest actions, actually one action that makes you the most money in network marketing, is actually talking to people, right? So when you talk to somebody who can say yes and buy a product, or when you talk to somebody who can say yes and join your business, that's pretty much the only time when you're making money in network marketing, right? So it's super important for you to spend as much of your time in the IPA, in the income producing activity, and as less as possible time doing everything else. Now, by the way, guys, we're going to do some prize draws during this training today, and if you stay to the very end, you will also gonna get a free gift from me. So just hang around with this training, stick through it, listen to it, take notes, and you're gonna get a lot of value, a chance to win some prizes too. Okay, so then we need to talk about prospecting versus marketing. You see, there's two ways how you can get people to join your business or to buy your products, and that's prospecting or marketing, right? So let me tell you what's the difference. Well, first is prospecting, and prospecting is done actively. So this is where you talk to people face to face, or you call people, or you message people on Facebook, or you call leads, or you go and meet for a cup of coffee with your friend and tell them about the business. So this is actively reaching out to somebody and asking them if they would be open to take a look at your business, and that's how prospecting works, right? On the other hand, we have marketing. And marketing is when you do something with a hope that an unnamed individual will respond to it and basically will be attracted to you, right? So that might be you putting a Facebook Live, you're doing a Facebook Live, or you putting a video on YouTube, or you're putting a newspaper advertisement, or you're putting some leaflets in your local shops, or etc. Million strategies, right? So when you're putting stuff out there and you hope that somebody will contact you because of that, that's called marketing, right? So one is active and one is passive. Prospecting is very active, where you're actively reaching out to people, and marketing is very passive, where you put something out there and you hope that people will contact you, right? And as you can see on the screen, prospecting is something that you have control over. So you can control whether you're going to reach out to 5 people today, to 10 people today, to 20 people, and so on. With marketing, on the other hand, you don't have control. The only thing you can do is hope that people will see what you put out there and they will respond to you, right? So I personally use both. I use prospecting and I use marketing. However, today's training, I'm only going to be focusing on prospecting on social media, yeah? And actually, it will apply to other areas, not just social media. But I'm going to focus on prospecting only. I will do another training where I will be taking you through my whole marketing strategy, how I market myself, right? So we'll leave that for the next training, because I have a lot of great tips for marketing too. So I didn't want to smash it all together. I wanted to do one, and then we'll do another webinar, perhaps maybe next week or the week after. We'll see how the Wi-Fi is in Turkey, and then we'll take it from there, right? We'll do another training on how to market, right? But today we'll talk about prospecting. Okay, so when it comes to prospecting, you can prospect either your warm market or your cold market. So network marketing, we call warm market, people basically that you already know. So that's your friends, family, work colleagues, neighbors, workmates. Why do I write work colleagues and workmates? I don't know why, but anyway, let's assume that that's a different thing, right? So basically everybody that you already know. On the other hand, cold market is the rest of the world. It's people that you don't know, right? So I always recommend to people, if they want to, is to start with a warm market, because those people know you, trust you, and like you, right? Which is super important, right? So they are a lot more likely to buy products from you and to join your business. However, it's only a matter of time, if you do this seriously, before you basically spoken to pretty much everyone you know. That's when you have to go then into your cold market and start contacting and talking to people who you don't know, like strangers, when you meet them in shops and restaurants and, hairdressers and things like that, strangers that you meet on social media and so on, right? So I'm going to give you some strategies today that you will be able to adapt to both cold market and warm market. You'll be able to use those strategies for both, right? So hopefully, again, you'll find them useful. Hopefully, you'll be able to put them into practice, okay? Cool. Okay, so rapport or not to rapport? Well, you see, there is 2 schools of prospecting in network marketing. One school says that you cannot ask somebody to join your business until you have built a relationship with that person, right? So you need to use the form or the Ford or the frog, where you talk about family, friends, occupation, recreation, and everything, right? So you basically ask them 10 million questions, which supposedly makes you in a rapport with a person, and then you can ask them whether they want to join your business or not. And look, I get where this came from, because marketers ruin everything, right? And social media is no exception. When Facebook started, people spammed the hell out of Facebook, right? So that's why some leaders, saw people sending, straight away in the first message saying, hey, join my business, there's my link. Hey, join my business, there's the link, right? So leaders saw people doing that, and they saw that it's not right. It's a wrong way to prospect people. So they said, whoa, stop sending people links. You need to build a rapport first, right? You need to become friends with them first, etc. So they told people, hey, you need to ask all of these questions, ask what they do for a living, and ask, about their family, and say compliments about their pictures, etc., right? Which I think worked at the beginning. But the more we do this, again, marketers ruining everything, right? So the more people became desensitized. And today, if you message somebody and go, hey, really nice picture, you're so lucky to have this family, right? What is the person thinking? Put right in the comments. What would the person think? What would you think if somebody, a stranger, messaged you and saying, hey, very nice haircut today, right? What would you think? What would you think that person, what would you think? What would you say straight away in your head? Well, if it was me, I'd say, in my head at least, what do you want? Right? Why is the stranger commenting on my photo? Why are they, messaging me and asking me a bunch of questions like, about my family, about my kids, etc.? Like, what do you want? Why are you asking these questions, right? And that's what people think. So, with all of this rapport building thing, you have to understand that people, all they're thinking is like, what is this weirdo doing? Why are they commenting under each of my photos? Why are they sending all of these compliments? What is going on, right? They're just curious. They're just wondering, right? And that basically desensitizes them. And after you ask them a million questions and you send them chocolate brownies and you went to their kids' football games and everything, and eventually you go, and by the way, I have this home-based business that I'd like to tell you about, right? They go, now I get it. Now I get it. What was all of this baloney about? Why they've been messaging me, complimenting at each photo. Great way to continue the stigma of network marketing, right? Like, bloody network marketer, right? So eventually when you ask the question, you're going to negate all of that rapport building anyway, because they'll get exactly why you've been building this rapport, why you've been sending them all of these compliments, etc. Secondly, it's not duplicatable, because even if the person is crazy enough to be happy with you, like sending those random questions and random compliments to them, after 6 months, you tell them that, by the way, I'm doing home-based business. Would you like to join? And they join your business. Now they're going to think, I have to spend 6 months sending weird, comments and sending weird compliments and sending chocolate brownies and cookies and biscuits before I can ask a person to join my business, right? Which is, again, insane. It's just nuts, right? So instead, why not get to the point? Because that's what they want you to do, because that's what they're thinking. What do you want from me, right? So why not get to the point? Wouldn't it be better, easier for you, first of all, because you don't have to spend 6 months bothering people and pestering people, etc. And plus, it will straight away, you're going to address the elephant in the room. What do you want from them, right? Why are you contacting them, right? So how can we invite them? How can we ask them and get to the point in the first message, right? Without sending them 15 million messages, etc. Well, what about going something like this? Hey, Lucy, look, I know we don't know each other, but I can see you're a nurse. I work with a lot of nurses, helping them earn extra income from home without it interfering with what they currently do. It may be something for you, or it may be not for you at all. I'm just curious if you would be open to take a look at a video about our business. If not, then no big deal, right? How does that sound, guys? Write in the comments, how does that sound? Does that sound creepy? Does that sound like, what does this guy want from me? Well, it tells in a message what he wants from you, right? What do you think? What does it, is that a better way than spending 6 months and sending cookies and going to the kids' football game and things like that, right? What do you think? Because this is basically where you ask if they're open and you give them an out. And by the way, the same message you can use for people that you already know. So of course you wouldn't say, hey, look, we don't know each other. You'd say, hey, I don't know what you've been up to. Hey, John, I don't know what you've been doing nowadays, but I've just got started on a very exciting project, that I'm super excited about. And, it may be for you, maybe not for you, but I'm just curious. Would you be open to take a look at it? If no, no big deal, right? Still, same formula. You ask if they're open, you give them an out. These are the two very important things. You have to ask if they're open. Don't just assume like, hey, I have the best business in the world. You just absolutely have to join my team, etc. Because you don't know if that person wants the extra income. You don't know if that person is interested in doing a home-based business, etc. So you have to ask. That's polite, right? Like most people do that, right? If you come to a restaurant, they don't just bring you a dessert. They come to you and ask you, hey, would you like a dessert menu, right? They don't just bring you a piece of cake and go, eat it, right? That'd just be weird, right? But that's what network marketers sometimes do. They go, oh, you have to join my business, right? Which is a bit insane, right? So you have to ask if they're open, because that's polite and they will feel good about you asking. And second, you have to give them an out. That's where a lot of people drop the ball. They don't give the out. They go like, hey, I've just started with this amazing company. You absolutely have to join my team. It's really amazing. Will you join my business, right? And now the person feels that you're putting them on a spot. They feel that you're putting them under pressure. They feel that if I say no to you, you're going to hate me. You're not going to be friends with me. So that's why people start hating you for doing that to them, right? For putting them on a spot. Whereas instead, if you give to them, hey, this may be for you, maybe not for you at all. would you be open to take a look at it? If no, no big deal, right? So you let them off the hook, right? You give them an easy way to say, hey, I'm not interested, or hey, I'm too busy, and you still end up on good terms with them, right? You still end up, being good friends, etc. Carry on talking to them, communicating, etc. You haven't lost that communication with that person if they're your friend, or even if they're a stranger, right? You give them a very, very nice way out, right? So should you build a rapport? Of course, after you ask them this question. So if I approached a complete stranger on Facebook and I ask them this question and they go, hey, not for me, or I'm too busy, or I'm doing something else, not interested right now, I go, hey, totally cool, have a fantastic day. And now I start building a rapport with them because they're already my friend on Facebook, because already we communicated and they know what I want from them, right? Now I can start sending them compliments. Now I can start, telling how great they look and how their family is amazing, etc. Because now I have no secret agenda. They're not going to think, oh, what does he want? I already told them what I want, but now I just want to become friends with them, right? Because maybe 3 months down the line, or 6 months down the line, or a year down the line, that person will go, you know what? I remember some time ago you asked me about joining a business, but I didn't know you very well at that time. But now I've been seeing all of these posts from you on social media. I'd like to take a look at it again. Could you send me some info? Right? Because I've built up the relationship with them, because I built up rapport after I asked them, would they be open, right? So they already know what I do. Does this make sense, guys? If this is making any sense, stick a yes into the comments, right? Because I need to know if you're getting any value from this. Are you getting any value from this so far? Good. I can see some comments coming through. I can't see the comments while I'm showing the screen, but I can see the numbers going up. Okay, cool. And I can see there's about 20 of you now watching this training live. So again, congratulations for investing in yourself and spending some time with us this evening to learn some pretty good strategies. Have you got some value so far already from what I've been sharing with you? Have anything, did you get any aha moments? Okay, so this is the blueprint that I want to share with you guys. So the first message that I just used could be used, or you can use something like that example, right? So again, it asks if a person is open, and if no, no big deal, right? So, hey, would you be at all open for a side project that didn't interfere with what you're currently doing? No biggie if not. I'm just throwing it out there. And then it gives you two options. A person might say yes, or a person might say no. If they say no, you go, totally cool, no problem. Do you know anyone that would like to make some extra money part-time if we show them exactly how to do it, right? So then you ask for referrals. Now, will everybody give you referrals? Will everybody go, oh yeah, I know Susie who... No, of course not. But if you don't ask, you don't get, right? So if you ask every single person who says no to you that, hey, by the way, do you know anybody? Somebody might go, yeah, actually, my daughter is looking for something, or yeah, my niece is looking for something, or whatever. Now, if they say yes, then you can say, well, actually, I have a video that explains how to do it. It does much better job than I could ever do. So I'm happy to send it to you if you'd like. If no, no big deal, right? And again, if a person will go, yeah, sure, then you go, great. How soon can you watch it? Now, this is pretty important, right? Because a lot of people will not ask it like that. They'll say, when can you watch it? And the person will say, November 2025. Right? They will never watch it, right? So instead you say, how soon can you watch it, right? Which creates urgency and it creates importance, right? So the person will go, well, I can watch it right away, or I can watch it tonight. Great, right? Now, then you arrange, to follow up with them. Then you follow up with them when they said they're going to watch, and let's say tomorrow, you go, hey, John, did you watch the presentation? Now, if they say no, you have to keep your posture, right? Not your physical posture, but your posture as in you're a busy business person. So you can go, cool, no problem. I have some people that actually watched it. I hope you don't mind, but I have to prioritize my time and get back with them first. But I can get back to you probably sometime late next week. All right, I gotta go, right? So I sent you the video. You didn't watch as I instructed you, so I have to prioritize my time with people who actually watched it, right? Think about psychology of this. It's like, a dentist appointment or a lawyer's appointment. If you booked a lawyer's appointment and this lawyer is super busy and you missed that appointment, is he gonna go, hey, when can you then please come? No, you'll go, yeah, you can come in 3 months. That's my next available appointment, right? You missed it, it's your own fault, right? So you have to keep that posture, right? And if the person goes, oh, wait, I can watch it, then you can go something like, hey, I'm really busy, but how soon can you watch it? I'll see what I can do, right? So you want to make sure you keep that posture, right? If they don't say hey, whatever, then you just hang up and then you follow up next week as promised, right? Now, if they said, yes, I've watched the video, then you ask a very, very important question. You say, what did you like the best, right? The worst thing you can do after somebody watched the presentation or attended a live presentation is to ask them, what do you think about it, right? Because that invites critic. They'll go, you know, but if you go, what did you like the best? Then they have to tell you what they liked about the video, right? So, you know, I learned this from my mentor, you know, Ray Higdon, and he tells the story where he called somebody up, you know, who he sent the video, and the guy goes, yes, I watched your presentation, and I have some questions, and I have some concerns, right? And Ray goes, okay, what did you like the best from the video? And the guy started telling him what he liked about the video. He goes, up until this day, I don't know what questions or concerns he had, right? Because the guy started telling what he liked, and then that's it. You know, after he said everything he liked about the video, you carry on and you register him in the business, right? You don't go, oh, and you said you had some concerns and some questions, right? You don't do that, right? You just sign them up, right? So it's pretty cool, right? So if you ask them, what did you like the best? And they say, well, nothing. I hated it, right? It's the worst video I've ever seen in my life. Then you just go, wow, really? Okay, let me just step back for a second. Because normally people like it. Like I've never had somebody not liking it before. I'm just curious. There must be a reason why you agreed to watch the video. What did you hope to see in the video, right? And the person might go, well, I was hoping to see a way to earn extra income. And you can go, oh, sorry, you must have missed that in the video. Let me tell you how you earn extra income in our business. Or a person will go, well, I was hoping to see, you know, like, how can I sell product? And you go, oh, sorry, you must have missed that in the video. Let me explain, right? You get what I'm saying? So let me ask you this. If I could show you how you can make that extra income, is that something you'd be happy to move forward with, right? And then if they go, no, totally cool, no problem. Do you know anyone who would like to make some extra income if I show them an easy way how to do it, right? So you ask for referral. Worst case scenario, you ask for referrals, right? But if a person starts telling you all the good things they liked about the video, oh, I liked how you can make the money, and I like the products, and I like this and the other, you go, wow, you know, is that important for you? You know, tell me more about it. So you dig deeper, because that's when they're basically doing the selling. They are selling themselves on joining the business when they're telling you all the good things they like about the video. So it's probably the most important thing to ask. What did you like? Anything else you liked about it? Anything else you liked about it, right? Keep asking them. Is that important for you? Like if they go, oh, I like how, you know, this product is easily, like it's consumable and everybody gonna buy it. Is that important for you to join a company that has a product that's easy to sell? Yeah. It's very important for me to join a company that has a product easy. Okay, anything else you like to? Oh, I like how you can go through the levels and earn really big income. Wow, is that important for you to earn big income? Yeah, really important for me to. You get what I'm saying, right? So what happens is they are selling themselves on the fact that they're going to be joining your business, right? How powerful is that? Is that powerful, guys? Is that giving you some good stuff, right? If yes, just stick some yeses into comments. Let me know if it's powerful. Just stick powerful in a comment if it's powerful stuff. Okay, because I know when I first heard this, it just like it blew my mind. It was like, you know, like I was doing it completely wrong before then. You know, I would just go and pressurize people and try to sort of, you know, manipulate them or whatever. And this was just asking them simple questions that get them to answer them, right? And that get them to sell themselves. Because if I say our company is so amazing and you can make so much money and our products are so great and people will buy them, they're not going to believe it anyway because I'm saying it. But if they say it, they believe it. So you need to get them to say it and them to sell themselves, right? You know, so once they said all of these things that they loved about the presentation and that they loved about the video, you need to go, you know what? After all you said, it sounds to me like you're ready to join. So it's not a question, it's a statement. So you don't go, it sounds to me like you're ready to join. You don't do that, right? You go, it's after all you said to me, Mark, it sounds like you're ready to join. And you shut up. You put your phone on mute, you go take a shower, whatever happens, you don't talk next. They talk next because the next person to talk loses. So you go, wow, Mark, after saying all of this, it sounds to me like you're ready to join. And you quiet, you put your phone on mute, you do a dance, you do whatever you want, right? But you want them to be the next person to talk. And they will go, yeah, or okay, or no. Either way, they have to either say yes or no, right? But a lot of people, if you posture yourself like that, they'll go yes, right? But if they say no, then you just go, well, when people say exactly what you just said, typically they join. So let me understand this, Elsie. I mean, you said you like this, and you said you like that, and you said you like that. What is the reason that you're not ready to join? You know, and then you are. Or another good thing to say is like, do you have any questions before you're ready to join them? And they might go, yeah, I wanted to ask about this. And you go, you explain that, you answer that, and you go, have you got any other questions before you're ready to join? And they go, yeah, I wanted to ask about the composition of the bro. You explain that, and you go, great. Do you have any other questions before you're ready to join? Until they go, no. And you go, great. Let's get you registered then. Is this making any like light bulb moments for you guys? Is this going to make your life slightly easier when you're communicating with people on social media? Just let me know in the comments. Okay. But if they say yes, guess what? You stop selling, right? So I did it before, and I see so many people do it. Like the person said, yeah, I'll join. And they go, and by the way, you're going to love it so much. You know, the compensation plan is so ridiculous. You're going to love the Mercedes. And they keep selling. Stop selling. If they said, yes, I'm joining, stop selling. Get them registered, right? That's not the time to do more selling. It's the time to get them registered in your business then, right? Okay, so this is the blueprint for communication on social media. But guess what? You can use this in any other scenario. Could you use this when you're talking to your friends and family face to face? Of course, right? It's the same sequence, right? You show them the video, you ask what do they like the best. Is that important for them? Sounds to me like you're ready to join, right? If you're calling a lead, could you use this? If you bought some leads and you're calling them, of course you could use this. Send them a video, they watch it, ask what they like the best, right? So you can actually use this communication model on social media, whether you're on Facebook, you're on Instagram, you're on LinkedIn, you're on whatever, but you can also use the same communication model in any other scenario for your business, right? Makes sense? Makes sense so far? Give me a wave if this is making sense. All right, just checking if you're still awake. Okay, I can see some waves. Okay, I can see some waves. Good. Okay, ooh, prize time. Okay, so the first prize that I'd like to give out is my network marketing bootcamp home study course. Okay, so let me just come back out of this for a second because I need to see the chat. Let me see the chat. Okay, so I can see the chat now. So what I need you to do is, if you want to win the prize, you need to write prize in the comments. I'm going to close. Wait. Don't just write it now. Wait. When I tell you now, you write prize in the comments. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to open the first person I see. That's the person winning the Network Marketing Bootcamp home study course. Okay. So I'm closing my eyes. Go now. All right. Go. Stick prize in the comments. Prize in the comments. Okay. 3, 2, 1. All right. The first person I can see is Mark Gordon. Okay, so Mark Gordon gets the Network Marketing Bootcamp home study course. Congratulations, Mark. Give me a message after we finish this live, and I'll tell you how you can get access to your thing. Okay. All right, I'm getting back. We're running out of time, so I need to hurry up with this thing. Okay. All right, so next thing, follow up. I love using the 3-step follow-up. Now, I just wonder if this chat is going to be in the way now. Let me just try and get rid of it. How can I get rid of it? How do I close it? Can I drag the whole thing here? Okay, that's it. Okay, 3-step follow-up. Okay, so whenever I'm calling leads or basically I arranged an appointment with somebody. So I arranged somebody to take a look at my business, right? And I sent them a video. I arrange a follow-up appointment. But if a person doesn't answer the phone or doesn't reply to my message when I've arranged a follow-up appointment with them, then I'm going to use the free message system, right? So the first message step one, let's say I spoke to a lead and I arranged next day at 10 o'clock to ring them, right? So I ring them and they don't answer the phone, right? I go, hey, John, this is Steve. Well, I won't go Steven. This is Gediminas, right? We had a call at 10 o'clock this morning. Please give me a call back as soon as you can. So that's message number one. Now, if that person doesn't reply to me, and you can leave this as a voicemail, but you can also, what on earth is happening here? Somebody's drawing on my screen. I don't know who. All right. But if the person doesn't respond to you, once you left the message, then you send them a second message, right? And the second message will go, is going to be 24 hours later, and you'll go, hey, John, this is Steven again. I left you a message yesterday, but I haven't heard back from you. Call me when you can. And by the way, if you're no longer interested in earning extra income from home, then let me know. It'll save us both some time, right? So you leave them, that's strike two, the second message. If they still haven't responded to me, I call them another 24 hours later, and I go, hey, John, this is Gediminas. I left you 2 messages, but I haven't heard back from you. So I'm assuming that you're no longer open to earning extra income from home. So I'm removing you from my list, and I will not be contacting you about this opportunity again. Okay, so I give them the last strike. Now, very often, this last strike is going to get them to message you. This last strike is going to get them to reach out to you, right? Because they say that the fear of loss is stronger than a desire to gain, right? So it's super, super, super important, okay? So you have to do this, because otherwise you'll just keep hoping, oh, they're going to call me one day. Oh, they're going to ring me one day, right? So you have to make sure, record this. Okay. Right. Let's move this out of the way. Okay, so that's the third message, right? That's the third message where you go, hey, John, this is Steven. I left you 2 messages, haven't heard back from you, but I'm assuming that you're no longer open to earning extra income from home. So I'm removing from my list and won't be contacting you about this opportunity. And that's when they're going to reach out to you, because the fear of loss is stronger than the desire to gain. Okay, have you ever forgotten to follow up? If you've ever forgotten to follow up, stick a yes into the comments. Now, if you've ever forgotten to follow up, I've got a great message for you. All you have to do is message that person and say, hey, Tom, I have to apologize. I was so busy helping all the new team members joining my team and all the new customers that I completely forgot to follow up with you. How are you? Right? So if, let's say you send somebody a video and they haven't responded to you, but you also haven't followed up with them, right? This is a great way to reach out to them. Instead of messaging them, hey, Susie, did you watch the video I sent you 3 weeks ago? You go, hey, gotta apologize. I was so busy helping the new team members starting in my team and the new customers, completely forgot to follow up with you. How are you? And when they say, yeah, I'm great, yeah, I'm good, then you go, hey, did you watch the video I sent you, right? So this gets them to respond to you, okay? Long-term follow-up. Now, once somebody said, hey, I'm not interested, or they haven't responded to you, you can use this long-term follow-up where you can send them a message every couple of months. So every 2 months or so, you can send them a message, and that message has to involve update plus deflection. So it'll sound like this. Hey, Mary, I know this, my business is not a fit for you, but we just want a free holiday with our network marketing company. I'm just curious if you know anybody who likes to travel and would like to earn some extra income. So update is basically something positive that happened in your business. Maybe you got a free holiday, maybe you just won a car, maybe something happened. It doesn't even have to be with you. It can be somebody from your team or from the company, right? So I could say, hey, one of the guys just picked up a C-Class Mercedes in our company. You know, I'm super excited. Who do you know who'd like to, get a free car and earn a side income on the side? So you can use this for the business, but you can also use this for the product. So you can go, hey, Joanna, I know you're not open for my business at the moment, but my friend Lisa just lost 15 pounds in the last 3 weeks using a new slimming system. I'm just curious, who do you know? Do you know anybody who would like to lose some weight and make some extra income on the side, right? So that's, again, an easy way to keep following up with them, right? And again, people who say no to you today, it doesn't mean no forever. It means no right now. But people's life change, right? People get jobs, lose jobs, get made redundant, go on maternity leaves, and a bunch of other things happen in people's lives. So when you keep following up with people, guess what? One time you're gonna hit them at the right time, or they're gonna go, oh, I'm so glad you messaged me. I was just thinking about you. I was just, was looking for something, right? And now, you send me this message. So you just need to keep follow up. Like Tom Hopkins says, you need to follow up until they buy or die. one or the other, right? So you need to keep in touch with people, because you never know when their life is going to change and they're going to go, now I'm ready for your opportunity, right? And I've seen plenty of these examples, right? Okay, another prize time. Okay, so let me bring this up. Okay, so the next prize, what I'm going to give out, the second prize is going to be a 30-minute coaching session with the one and only myself, right? Where I will be able to give you some tips about your network marketing business and how you can get more results. So let me bring up the chat box again. Okay, so I'm going to give you, again, 3, 2, 1, start typing prize into the comment. Okay, and the first one I see, I'm going to pick that one. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. Zane Yergenzone. That's the person's name that I saw the first. You get a 30 minutes free coaching with me. Send me a message after this live, and then I'll tell you how we're going to arrange this thing. Okay, cool. All right. So. Let me just quickly come back. We only got a few things that I want to share with you. Okay, cool. All right. So, like I said, I appreciate all of you staying to the very end of this training. So as a thank you for all of you, I'd like to give you my free audio training. It's an MP3 file that you can download on 26 different ways how to find customers and sell more products. All you have to do to get that is go to www.titaniumsuccess.co.uk/sales. So make a note of this website, titaniumsuccess.co.uk/sales, and you'll be able to download your free audio file from there with 26 different ways how you can find more customers and sell more products. There's loads of strategies, and most of those strategies are free strategies. So it's not going to cost you anything to use them strategies to get more sales and to sell more products.